en esta reunión del día de hoy. Em, Vamos aquí a hacer un saludo a nuestro director de la Universalidad Sol, Chaitanya Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Jai Hare Krishna, Prabhupada Krishna, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Ya dejo nuestra querida madre Gaura Priya, en Morelia, México. Hare Krishna.
Jai Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Madre Rati Gopi de Bolivia. Hare Krishna, Cruz Eladis Gallego García.
Jai. Dandavat pranam, Gita Madhava Krishna.
Ya, ya, ya dejo saludos a la Madre Ganga, a Prabhu Gauradam, a nuestro querido Mansarovar Prabhu. Mansarovar, ¿tú dónde estás? ¿Estás en la habitación o estás en otro lado? Bueno, a nuestra querida Maharani Rohini, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam,
Ya,
Madre
reverencias a
Sachimata,
todos. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. La querida Madre Sachimata de Ecuador, Hare Krishna Pranam, a
Hare
Maharani
Krishna,
Makunda,
Jai, reverencia, reverencia.
Jai Ho
Krishna,
Maharani,
Prabhu,
Hare
reverencias.
Krishna Maharani, Hare Bol. A Smita Krishna Das Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Madre Thakurani, Madre Vasuda, nuestro querido Venuraj Prabhuji, Jai, Hare
Ay,
Krishna.
Madhava Krishna, un abrazo, reverencias.
Jai Ho, abrazo, abrazo. Y a nuestro querido Vaishnava Das Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Bueno, entonces, dentro de poco vamos a estar iniciando. Yo voy a hacer la transmisión de la traducción de la em, reunión en el Facebook que se llama Asociación Mundial Vaisnava. em, en en la cuenta de Facebook que se llama Asociación Mundial Vaisnava. Voy a estar transmitiendo como una transmisión en vivo el, ah, em, la traducción en español de, de la reunión del día de hoy. Okay. We are giving a couple more minutes to the devotees to join in today's meeting. Vandeham Sri Gurum Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrayatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savatutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Ragana Lalita Sri Vishakam Makyatimiram dasya Janam jana salakaya Shakshurumilitam jene tasmai Shri Gurave namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Divya Gyana Pradayine Shrimate Paramadvaiti Swamini Asirupine Saranagata Bhaktivya Shuddha Bhakti Vidaine Vishuddha Bhakti Siddhanta Dharadharani Sevine Ma Krishna Parama Prishtaya Pratita Vatsalatmane Vimala Tattva Arjanayate Namaha Maum Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashkatyade Shatarine Devam Divyam Tanu Suchanda Vadanam Valarkashilashitam Sandrananda Puratmade Kavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Shri Siddham Tanidim Subhakti Lashitam Sarasatanambaram अमृतं सुवदन्मदेकशरणं यशीश्वरां श्रीधरं नमो विष्णुपदाय गौरपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिप्रमोदाय पुरीं समिति नमिने दिव्याज्ञानप्रदात्रे च प्रभव जन्म जन्मनि वैराग्यदेहाय शस्त्रसिद्धान्तसंविदे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने श्रीवर्षावनविदेवी दैत्याय कृपाब्धये कृष्णसम्बन्धविज्ञानदायिने प्रभवे नमः मधुर्जुषला प्रेमादय श्रीरूपनुगभक्तिदा श्रीगौरकरुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दिनतरिणे रूपनुगविरुदापसिदं तद्वं तहरिणे नमो गौरकीशराय साक्षाद्वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बरसम्भोधे पदं भुजायते नमः नमो गौरकीशराय साक्षाद्वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बरसम्भोधे पदं भुजायते नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनमिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपनुगवरयते गौरवीर्भवभूमेस्त्वं निर्देस्तशयनप्रियः वैष्णवसर्वभौम श्रीजगन्नाथयते नमः ं च कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदय कृष्णप्रेमप्रयते कृष्ण कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः नमो रमाय देवाय गो ब्रह्मणहिताय च जगतिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः पञ्चतत्त्वमगं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तवक्त्रं भक्तक्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम् हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत नमोस्तुते जयंतं सुरतौ पंगोर्मम मंगमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं भुजो रदमादमोहनौ दिव्यवृन्दराणि कल्पद्रुमदसिदा श्रीमद्रत्नकर सिंहासनास्तौ श्रीमद्रदश्रीलदेव गोविन्ददेवौ प्रेस्तरिभिः शिवमनौ स्मरमि श्रीमम्रसरसराम्भिवं शिवततस्थिता करसम्वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनथ श्रियश्रियस्तुना प्राप्तकञ्चन गौरङ्गी राधे वृन्दवनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुतदेवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये ॐ वृन्दयै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिप्रियदेवी सत्यवते नमो नमः तप्तकञ्चन गौरङ्गी राधे वृन्दवनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुतदेवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये ॐ वृन्दयै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिप्रदेवी सत्यवते नमो नमः श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Okay, so we are coming in the end of this month, and today we are celebrating Vishwa Vaishnava Rashava World Vaishnava Association meeting once again. And the topics for today are: why does Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu wants to distribute the holy name in every town and village? ¿Por qué Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu quiere distribuir el santo nombre en cada pueblo y ciudad? Sri Krishna Rasa Yatra and Seva report. Also, we can talk a little bit about what's going on the next Ekadashi, that is the Gita reading. So, for today's topic, we have already some of our devotees coming from different parts of the world, especially now here South America is present. So we would like to hear from some of the present devotees. One second. Hare Krishna. So welcome to Bhaktivedanta Govinda Maharaj. Hare Krishna and Davat Pranam Maharaj.
Haribol.
Jai Ho, Dandavat Pranam Maharaj. Maharaj, could you please be the first one and inspire us in today's meeting?
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Topic, Hare Krishna. Today's topic is why does Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu wants to distribute?
I already read. I already looked this. Okay.
Okay.
So I am the first or before someone done?
You will be the first. But we already chant the Mangala Charan and Bandhana.
Okay. So I give my Dandavat Pranam. Aganativandasya Gananjana Salaka Chakshurmitam Taspaisi Grube Nama. I give my Dandavat Pranam to my Gurudev, Om Vishnupad, Paramaksha Puripacharya Jastata Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Pramad Puri Gosai Maharaj. Then I give my Dandavat Pranam to my Gurudev, Om Vishnupad Sri Srimad Bhakti Ashtata Sata Bhakti Vedanta Swami Gosai Maharaj and Om Vishnupad Sri Srimad Ashtata Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Shiradev Gosai Maharaj and all of my Guru Vargas. Then I give my Dandavat Pranam to Gauriya Gashtipati, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. By his mercy, we are now in this life. We have got chance to pray to Sri Guru Gauranga, Gandharva Giridhari. Then I give my Dandavat Pranam to my Shiksha Guru as my father, my Sannyas Gurudev, Sri Om Vishnupad Ashtata Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Alak Paramaditi Sai Maharaj and Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Gosai Maharaj. Then I gave my Dandavat Pranam here, present all of Sannyasis, all of Tidandis, all of Matajis, all of Brahmacharis, and especially the host of the meeting and one of the active devotee of Vishnu Rasva, World Vaishnava Association, Prabhu, Sri Madhav Krishna Prabhu. So today's topic is why Mahaprabhu preaching Hare Krishna Mahamantra and Mahaprabhu preaching the Hare Krishna Mahamantra to every door, not only every village and town, every door of the universe, every door of the present world. And second topic is this Rasa Yatra, and third is Yatra report. But I can add fourth is the Barhava Ekadashi, and tomorrow is day after tomorrow is Gita Ekadashi, Makshada Ekadashi. Okay, Madhav Krishna Babu. I'm not listening you. Okay. So
which one is the fourth one? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
What happened?
What is the fourth topic?
Third topic is this. Tomorrow, after tomorrow is Makshada Ekadashi, Gita Ekadashi. We are missing this topic.
Yes,
and Barhava Ekadashi.
Yes.
Also. So
wonderful.
Why Mahaprabhu preaching? Want to preaching door to door, every house, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, only for rescue this material world persons from the material world, from the illusion. And Mahaprabhu never direct fight against the upper sampradaya, against the Mayabad. Because against the smarta, by the follow of my Shiksha Guru, my father, my Sannyas Guru, Sri Srimad Bhakti Alak Paramadeti Maharaj speech. At present, also the Madhva Sampradaya, originally Madhva and Sri Sampradaya, they are both a smarta. And I look, Vishnu Swami Sampradaya, little bit okay, continue. I met with some Swami in Mumbai, in Chembur. There I one Vishnu Swami Sampradaya, big temple. There. What happened? Who is there? Who on the video and talking? So oh, Gurudeva, Dandavat Pranam. It's your cloth. I think who is there? Okay, Gurudeva, Dandavat Pranam. So, another day, Srila Gurupad Padma said in Bhakti Sar Gaudiya Math, when he met after 2010, I remember, 2010, by the invitation, he accepted the invitation from the Pejwar Swami and went to Udupi or met with Hyderabad, I forget this. Gurudeva, you met with in Hyderabad with Pejwar Swami?
No, in Udupi.
Udupi. Yes, we are went to Udupi. I remember. From the Hyderabad, we are went to Udupi. I went to Nagpur, you went to Udupi. So, when he met with the Pejwar Swamiji, yesterday, because from there, from Hyderabad, we are together. I met with Pejwar Swami by the mercy of Gurudev. And then I went to Nagpur for join the one program of Rashtriya Sanghavak Sangha for Save the Cow, Save the Nation program. And Gurudev went to Udupi. On there, the Pejwar Swamiji, the one of the main Swamiji, one of the main Swamiji, 1 minute. One of the main Swamiji from our Madhva Sampradaya is Pejwar Swamiji, few years before he left the body on the Corona time. And he said, Mahaprabhu is a great, because I want to give initiation to another caste, means the Vaishya, the Kshatriya, even Shudra there. But the bounding of the Madhva Sampradaya main, Udupi, I am not able to give in. I want to give, but another 3 mot, there are 4 mot. 4 or 3, Gurudeva, I forget. 4 mot.
8 mot.
8. Another gurus are said, no Pejwar Swamiji, because Pejwar Swamiji is the main mot. No Pejwar Swamiji, no, you are not allowed to give initiation to another caste, only Brahmin. So, and they are also, I know, they are also not allowed the foreigner devotee inside of the Sri Krishna moat, mainly to Udupi Gopal temple. But by the mercy of Pejwar Swami, Gaya, Vishnupad temple now open for foreigner devotee, and our devotee go there, not only darshan, sitting there and offering Tulasi on the lotus feet of Sri Vishnu, Sri Krishna, on the Mahaprabhu's initiation place. So, and also Gurudeva and I also went to many of center of Sri Sampradaya. They are also same system, only Brahmin, only Brahmin, only Brahmin. In all smarto, little bit Mayabadi. Smarto means the Mayabadi. I talk with about this. I talk with means Ekadashi system. Another day I said to here. I met with the Indradaman, the Jagadguru Vallabhacharya, main Vallabhacharya, Jagadguru in Nadwar, Indradamanji Maharaj. Gurudeva also know Indradamanji Maharaj very nicely. And then I met with Indradabanji Maharaj 2 years before in Nathodar. Indradabanji Maharaj say, yes, only the Mahaprabhu's parampara means later the Vallabha Parivar, they are out. They are also one branch of the Mahaprabhu's sampradaya. So say this is right. They are also start to follow the Ekadashi, Smart Ekadashi. So Mahaprabhu never fight with the 13 Apasampradaya, also against the Mayavadi. Yes, he fight against the Mayavadi in Kashi. Direct fight. But he want to save from the Mayavadi, the material people, he want the material people saved from Mayavadi, he say more preaching. Even when Nityananda Prabhu want, he stayed with Mahaprabhu in Sri Jagannath Puri on the Gambhira, on the Kasimishwar house. Mahaprabhu ordered to request or order, I don't know, to Sripad Nityananda Prabhu. Sripad, Mahaprabhu called Nityananda Prabhu, not Nityananda, Sripad. Sripad, you must be go to Bengal, mainly Bengal. And Bengalis are educated caste. Every Bengali have some education. I look in my childhood also now. The poor Bengali who work hard, but they are sent their children to school. So Bengali is the educated caste, educated community, Bengali community. Go there because education, one part of the Mayabad is present education system. There are no Krishna, nothing. There are only history of the India, history of the these. History of the India is very good, but not the history. Srimad Bhagavad Gita also a part of the history of the India. Many of our preachers, pure Vaishnava preachers, they are also one part of the Indian history. But Mahaprabhu want the broken the wall of the illusion, which wall inside of the heart of the boundary wall, inside of the heart of the every Bengali, and broken this boundary wall and go there, go inside and preach it. Because Mahaprabhu said, if we are preaching more, then automatically the Apasampradaya and Mayavad is down. Like this is fire. If we have put more water or foam on the fire, then fire automatic off. So Mahaprabhu want for save us illusion and show us the original way to go to Golok Vrindavan, original way to Bhaktivad, Bhakti Andalan, the Bhakti Yoga. This is for this mainly Mahaprabhu start to preaching. And Mahaprabhu on Sri Jagannath Puri, Mahaprabhu said to Nityananda, Haridas Thakur also there. He say, go back Haridas Thakur, go back Nityananda. Both are go back to Bengal. You start to preaching from there. Because Bengal is the one of the airport where landing the pure soul, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Not Bengal is present Bengal, is Anga Banga Kalinga. Anga means the Bihar, Banga means Bengal, Tripura, Bangladesh, Assam. This is Banga. And Kalinga means the Odisha and Chhattisgarh. Little bit part of Chhattisgarh and little bit part of the Andhra. So our Guru Vargas all are landing, this soul landing, they are appear in Anga Banga Kalinga, because this caste, this community, Anga Banga Kalinga's community, is the educated community. And educated person quickly understand everything. So Mahaprabhu say, start from there. because Kali Puja, Durga Puja, all is illusion worship system created from Bengal. And Mahaprabhu want the root of the illusion, finish the root of the illusion. So I think this is the mainly one cause, because here I have many of speaker, and I go to second topics about Rasa Yatra. This is the so higher topics, which is the mention is the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And there, when anyone, because we have got many of question from the several person. Say Srimati Radharani name not mentioned in Srimad Bhagavat. From where coming Srimati Radharani name? This subject also attached with the Rasa Yatra. Because Krishna's worship means the worship is aradhana, praying. Aradhana means worship. So if we are say continue aradhika, then automatic radhika come. And in 10 canto, chapter number 19 on 28 verse, on verse number 28, they are mentioned Krishna, 18 or 28, I forget a little bit. Okay, so sorry for this. They are mentioned, in 19th chapter mentioned, Krishna lived the Rasamandal with a so beautiful gopis whose color is the golden, means hot gold color. And gopis follows their footsteps. And look, Krishna lived the Rasa Mandala with this so beautiful gopi. Then I got question, why not mention the name? My Shiksha Guru, as my Guru Maharaj, I never make difference between Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Guru Maharaj and Bhakti Puri Goswami Gurudev. So Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj got same question. And then he answered, Srila Shukadev Goswami not mention the name Radhika, Sri Radhika, because if he said Sri Radhika, then he go Samadhi for 6 months. And this day is the 6th day of the Srimad Bhagavat to Parikshit Maharaj. Appear, means Bhagavat appearance, 6th day of the appearance of the Bhagavat, Srimad Bhagavat. At present, I don't mention the name. I don't want to make any offense to anyone. But except our Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Saraswat Sampradaya scholar, preacher, others when make the Bhagavad Sapta, I follow this. Maybe under 6 days, they are speak about the Srimad Bhagavatam, only 6 hours. But Parikshit Maharaj, when Shukadev Goswami start to appear Srimad Bhagavat in front of Parikshit Maharaj, mainly to Parikshit Maharaj, is 24/7, non-stop Srimad Bhagavat. And if he said the Sri Radhika name, then he go for 6 months, continue, he go for Samadhi, 6 months Samadhi. Then Bhagavat not complete, also Parikshit Maharaj not rescue.
Huh? This is the Vishnu Vaishnava Shabbat Chat, monthly. Oh, monthly. Yes.
Haribol. So, and Sutta Goswami also same. In Naimisharanya, on this time, many of demon Asura want to attack. They are always try to attack the Naimisharanya. They are want to destroy the sadhana ceremony, the fire ceremony, many things of the Vaishnavas, Sanakadi rishis, they are stay there. They want to destroy everything. And for save to them, Suta Goswami start to, for save to Sanagadi Rishi, Suta Goswami start to appear Srimad Bhagavatam on there, Srimad Bhagavatam on there. Because this is the place where composed Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Sri Satyanarayan Katha, all Upanishad, all Purana and Mahabharata on there. Written by Ganesha, continue 10 days, is Ganesh Chaturthi, start from Ganesh Chaturthi, and is appeared by Krishnadaipa and Vyasadeva. So, even Suta Goswami not say there, not mention Sri Radhika name on there. Because same case, if Suta Goswami said, Suta Goswami also go for Samadhi for 6 months, continue. And Asura demons are attacked to Naimisharana, the Sudarshan Kshetra. Their Sudarshan Chakra is there. So in Rasa, from Rasa Jatra, also created the Navadip. When Radha Krishna lived Sri Radhika with Krishna lived the Rasa Mandala and went to Govardhan site on there by the flute. This flute name is Bangshi. 9 hole is there. Radharani and Krishna, they are upset. They are want to only together. They are want to stay, not with Sakhi, not with Gopi. They want to stay in one place where Gopi is not there. Gopi is not there, where Sakhi is not there. So Radharani created the Navadip from the 9 hole, 9 island. There are Ganga and Jamuna also there. This is our many of Brajavasis, pure Brajavasis or Brajavasis. The word of the Mataji, I know Gurudev also know this Mataji who is living in Bhandirvan. This Mataji always said the Navadip is the Braj and Vrindavan of Kali Yuga. Yes, Gurudev, you remember? Kali Yuga's Vrindavan is Navadip. This Mataji is from Bhandirvan. So, from Rasa Yatra created the Navadip. So, 10 canto is the directly banned for the Vaishnava. But by the grace of Mahaprabhu, my Gurudev, first Gurudev, Srila Om Vishnu Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, my Prabhupada, he make the Sri Krishna books and 10 canto he explained on there by the Sri Krishna books. So I heard this is right or no, I don't know, there have no authentication. Mahaprabhu also want to listen the 10 canto from the Gadadhar Pandit on the last day, which day Mahaprabhu disappear, means Mahaprabhu leave the material world and enter in Tota Gopinath. On the Tota Gopinath temple, he requests to Gadadhar Pandit, please read the 10 canto. But I don't know is have authentication or no, because I heard from many of them, many of the Prabhus, and I don't know this is authenticated or no. But this is the Rasa Yatra is the one of the main festival for Vaishnava, and Rasa Yatra, even no Rasa Yatra, no Navadip. The Vrindavan of the Kali Yuga, Braj Mandal of the Kali Yuga, Nadia and Barzwan. I am so lucky I born on there in Barzwan district. This is the totally Vaishnava place. Every village have Vaishnava place. So the Krishna Leela fully attached with the Braj Vrindavan of the Kali Yuga, Navadip and Gaur Mandal. So, and the next topic is I created the next topic is the Gita Ekadashi, Makshuda Ekadashi, is after tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So, Srimad Bhagavad Gita is not only the religious books for Vaishnava and Hindu. This is books for teaching. And Prabhupada say this is like first book of the children, Vaishnava. This is the Vaishnava's first book. Is Shishu Pustaks. When Vaishnava anyone enter in Vaishnava life, this is the first book, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And at present, many of the scholars and many of the political leaders, which actually came from the devotional world, they are mentioned. Without Shastra, not possible use the Shastra. Means without the Shastra scripture, holy scripture, not possible anyone go for war, go for fight. So Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the one of the books for study in Indian Army. And not only Indian Army, many of the Hindus country, Hindu-related country, Hindus country, Sanatan country, their army also read the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So, and next is the Baraho Deyadashi, Baraho Dev Tithi. So, by the mercy of Shiva Sadhu Maharaj, I said to Guru Deva, now I want to take order. Bhakti Prasad Sadhu Goswami Maharaj, Acharya of Sangacharya of the Gauriya Sangha, Imlitala, he invited me for go to Soro, the Baraho Kshetra, and I want to go, but a lot of time I taken already. Many of speaker, mainly Guru Deva is there, and Prabhu Sanoka is there. Is this Prabhu Sanoka? Yes? Yes? They are there. They can explain nicely about this, and many of speaker around the world. So, Banchakal Paturu Bhasya Kivasin Bhavacha Puitanang Pavana Bo Vaishnava Bo Namanam. If Madhav Krishna Prabhu, if anyone have any question, can ask me.
If someone has any question for Govinda Maharaj, they can ask now. Okay, thank you very much, Maharaj, for your time, for your explanations. We are very glad you are coming to today's meeting. And now we have here our General Secretary. We have also
Madhava, we have Shaunaka today with us. Oh, no. He just came in. He can give some words of enlightenment. Some words of enlightenment.
Yes, of course. I have now, I will give the word to our Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, who has arrived. And he is our General Secretary of World Vaishnava Association, Vishva Vaishnava Rajsava, and we have requested him to come today for our meeting as a special guest, and we set up already a time. So I will also ask our Shaunaka Rishi Prabhu to give us some speech after Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Maharaj. Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Dandavat Pranam to all.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam.
Kamalam, Sri Gurun Vaishnavam, Sri Rupam Sagra Jatam, Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam, Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam, Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitancha Nilachala Nivasaya Nityaya Paramatmani Balabhadra Subhadrabhyam Jagannathaya Te Namah. Hare Nama Hare Nama Hare Nama Eva Kevalam Kalau Nasteva 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 Gatiranyatha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gauru Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Ram. The first of all, we pray our Diksha Guru and Shiksha Gurus, Parampara Acharyas, and Guru Gauranga Radha, Govinda Dev, Sri Jagannath, and all Vaishnavas who are participated in this online our meeting. I offer my obeisances and love and respect to all. I am fortunate today join with all devotees, our Madhava Prabhu organizing, and then the topic what he has given is Mahaprabhu distributed Harinam house to house, then Ratha Jatra and Gita Jayanti. So many subjects to discuss. And our previous speaker, he was explaining. So now I will try to touch this subject. I don't know how much time we have. So first, Mahaprabhu, why he went to distribute the Harinam door to door. Mahaprabhu came, if we go to Sri Caitanya Bhagavata, which is written by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur, main Vyasa of Chaitanya Charita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. So in Chaitanya Bhagavata, the previous time of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, how it was in Bengal, he has written there. Because in 15th century, this Muslim emperor, Mughal emperor Hussain Shah Balsha, who was ruling there, and we no need to go to detail, but how they, now we can see also the extremists, so they ruined and against the religion and forcibly converted. All these are there nowadays also going on this. And Advaita Acharya, who first appeared here, are Mahaprabhus before, who are Guru Vargas and Father, Mother, all the associates, they appeared. They saw there was no Vishnu Bhakti, Krishna Bhakti. Nobody chants Krishna's name. They are all worshipping Chandi, Chamandi, Basheli, Panchamakara, Puja. And they who are Panditas, they are fighting each other to their own Siddhanta Pratishtha. and they break their sacred thread, Upavita. And this were always fighting there. And who has money, they are using for marriage party, maybe with some cat, they organize marriage to make a feast, and some bull or cow. And Chaitanya Bhagavat detail has written who has money, who has knowledge, education, and others, they follow to politics under control of Hoshansha Badshah. Even our Goswamis, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, all, they also changed their name, Dabira Khas, Sakaramalli, and many history there about Subudhi Raya, which is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavata. We find this. So, the Yuga Dharma is Harinama Sankirtan. Harinam, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu go to door preach, to preach, and after we are also following the same path. This is Yuga Dharma. Yuga Dharma means this Yuga, Kali Yuga, it is separate, Kali Yuga is separate Yuga, and it is opposite of Satya. Actually, Satya Yuga and Kali Yuga. Kali means Asatya Yuga. Both Yugas are there. And Tretaya and Dwapara, this is only percentage. Means the third person is Tretaya, and 50% is Dwapara, and 25% Satya come to Kali, but Kali took over full, which is Parikita Maharaj's time in Bhagavatam, already 5,000 years they saw this. So this Kali Yuga, no one can practice any dharma or other such religious activities. Harinama, Harinama, Harinama ibo Kevalam. Kevalam means only Harinam, only Harinam, only Harinam. And again, this is Vidhi to practice. And Nishedha, Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatiranyatha. There is no other way, no other way, no other way. Gati means other process. So it is confirmed. So nobody knows what is a Nama Sankirtan, how to preach, and this was not a like nowadays. This was ruled by such Kuriero, such rulers, irreligious, against the rulers. So that time, Advaita Acharya, when he saw this, then he started to pray, and his Mahavishnu, by his so loud hunkara, has written in Chaitanya Charita Bhagavata, by his hunkara, which is his sound, roaring sound, it touches and it vibrates in Goloka Vrindavana, in Vaikuntha planet. Then Krishna decided to come, he understand, and he come to preach, to teach. Also he has own his desire to fulfill, own his desire which was not satisfied him to understand his own Swarupa, Bhakti and Rasa, what is Radharani's love, and his own, his beauty, already written in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Same Radha Krishna, before Krishna became two, and again these two became one. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikruti Lhadini Saktirasmat Ekatmana Vapi Bhubi Pura Deha Bhedam Gatauto Chaitanyakhyam Prakatamadunam Naicham Chaikyam Aptam Radha Bhava Dyuti Kabalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. Chaitanya Charitamrita Srila Kaviraj Goswami, he has given all tattva. We know this. Then he appeared here, Juga Dharma Prabhatayim, first to apply Juga Dharma Nama Sankirtan and Chari Bhava Bhakti Diya Jagata Nachayim. The four types of prema, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatshalya, Madhura, servitude mode and friendship mode, parental mode, conjugal mode. These four types of bhakti, he has own desire to distribute to others, and also he wanted to enjoy how Radharani enjoying his separation mood of Radharani's in Vrindavan Leela. He has own desire to enjoy himself. So this was his motive, his distributing and appeared here. He has his desire. So when he came, then he started from beginning how to chant, even in the baby, when he was baby, if mothers or older women who are there coming, if he cry, if they chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna name, Hare Govinda, Gopala, Hare Haraya Nama, then he silent. Otherwise he cry. So he cannot stop by other way. So they started with the all family, with their who are present, motherly womanhood. They started to chanting Harinam there, and gradually he grew up and he studied to defeat all who are that time Bhattacharya, Upadhyaya, Acharya, who are there, who are holding the position of the teachers, Panditas, Acharya, Bhattacharyas. He defeated them by his logic. Everybody feared to come him. Then he chanted, he started to learn to teach Sankirtan. In Srivasa's house, whole night he planned there. Srivasa Pandita, Dvicharya and other Vaishnavas who are there. Why we will sleep night time? This is only loss of our time, no benefit to come. Daytime we go to work, and night time when we come, we chant Sankirtan. So they are come, they organize in Srivasa Pandita's place. Then he start to teach them with bhava. It is written there. That time, many people, when he sent to other to start Sankirtan, people have new vibration and a new religion, new dharma. The Sankirtan with the music, with the dancing, with the bhava, and chanting the Krishna's name and Krishna's pastimes. Krishna's names, pastimes already there. That time was there, Chandidasa, Vidyapati, and hearing this name. So that was newly come. So many people want to join. Mahaprabhu did not allow there to anyone, and the last moment, the Muslim, the military, they sent to stop this kirtan. They came, forcibly they broke the kirtan, mridanga, we know about Chandakaji, and they told to them, if now we don't kill you. But if you again to do this, then we will kill everyone and burn your village. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavata is written there. And they broke all mridang, and they were told, up to now, we never see Hindus, they are together doing something religious festival or something religious practice. Now, how they started to this dancing, chanting, and this loudly kirtan do this. So they try to stop this, and among Hindus, they are also who are Brahmins there, like Gopal Chakravarti, Gopal Chapal, then Jagai Madhai, they are also Brahmins, Jagannatha, Madhava, Upadhyaya, they also, how they are very cruel and how they treating that time very hardly to kill others. They if they come, they close the door, no one is coming out. So that period, their gang was there, not only they have gang, they are drinking by rulers, by support. They also against to Hindu religion. So who can do to preach in this condition where is such emperor there against religion, congregation? Like nowadays, many communist countries also happen. We hear these things happening. Also, some countries there, you cannot go, you cannot do chant, you cannot do together anything. They will not allow. Who can do this? So Mahaprabhu sent to Nityananda Prabhu, Shankarasana, Baladev, Lakhana, and Haridas Thakur, who is Prahlada Maharaj Hiranya. He changed it to him, and his Brahma also there. He sent, and himself he organized this, and he went outside with so many people together to Chandakaji, and he defeated him. We no need to explain in detail because it's short time. Defeated to him, and he surrendered to Mahaprabhu, and he gave license that no one can stop Mahaprabhu's Nama Sankirtan. So that was the history there. Then they did door to door because people, they don't know what is Yuga Dharma. It is written in Puranas Bhagavatam Kalautad Hari Kirtanat. Written there, but nobody knows how to do this. Hari Kirtan was there, but organizing with this is the only way to get out from this Maya, this birth and death of this ocean cycle. Only way, that is, nobody understands this. So Mahaprabhu sent to them to door and started his preaching. And he ordered to everyone, Jare dekho, tare kaho, Krishna upadesh, Amara Gyan Guru ya taro ides. And he not only he himself preached, also to Nityananda Haridas, he told to others. When he came to South India, when he met to this Kurma Vipra there, he also ordered them to go to preach, to establish Krishna Bhakti and Srimad Bhagavatam. That is, the place is Vrindavan, and there is Krishna's Leela there. Again, he took out from this Muslim ruler, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami and all them. He personally went, night time, hidingly they came, and Mahaprabhu told them his secret message indirectly. After they give up this prime minister post and the financial minister post ruler. He put Sanatana Goswami in jail, how he again escaped from there. This is history there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's there, written there. So in this way, Mahaprabhu changed. He did preaching there. Harinam was going on in Navadvipa. But he wants to fulfill his another desire. When he started to speak Gopi Gopi, then his students, local who were there, they against him. We don't go to detail. And they organized against Mahaprabhu. He became mad. He's a madman. He's a crazy man. He's Rajnath chanting Krishna Nam. He's chanting Gopi Gopi. So Mahaprabhu, by his bhava, they don't understand. Even when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came from Gaya, after initiation from Surapuri, when he started to chanting and dancing and crying, then they could not understand what is the symptoms of prema sattika vikara. They think he became mad. Everyone. And they bring many doctors, Kabiraj, Ayurvedis. They massage his head oil because it's Vayu vikara. It's like madness. One day, Srivasa Pandita came and he asked to Srivasa, Srivas, what do you think about me? Srivasa Pandita told, this is your prema, this ecstasy, prema. Mahaprabhu told, you saved my life. If you tell me this is my madness, that's disease, today I put myself in Ganga. He told in history written there. Because nobody recognized him there. So Mahaprabhu, how he will preach and how he distribute to everyone, nobody recognized him. And this was written there. Then Mahaprabhu understands, after by his separation mood, Radharani's mood, Gopi's mood, he sometimes rebuke, blaspheme Krishna. In Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita also there. This is the symptoms of prema. Then they could not understand. Then they organize against Mahaprabhu. Group became group. Mahaprabhu, when they told, oh, why are you asking, chanting Gopi Gopi? Why don't you chant Krishna? Mahaprabhu told, he is a cheater, he is a pretender, he is a liar. And Mahaprabhu told this. Then Mahaprabhu took one stick to beat them. Why you are saying about him? But they don't recognize him, they don't understand his mood. And they became together and against Mahaprabhu. And when Mahaprabhu came to his passive state, he told, why I came to here to distribute this prema, nobody understands, and they are organizing against me to a movement. So what shall I do? 24 years, he decided to take a sannyas. That was his desire, to fulfill his desire. Even his house, no one there, only old mother there, and Vishnu Priya, second marriage. She was very young, because Mahaprabhu was 24 years only, young, and he decided to go out. If before, after Vishwarupa, his elder brother took sannyas, that time he promised to Mother Sachi and father, I will take care of you, I will maintain household life, I will take care of you, don't cry. He spoke before, but today he decided to take sannyas, and he took sannyas because he cannot fulfill his desire, what he came to give this prem. And by will he went to Puri. And Puri, at that time, Odisha was ruling 1/3 of India, from Ganga up to Rameswaram in Kavikarnapura, as written in his Natak, Chaitanya Chandrodaya Natak. Ramananda Raya, who was there in near Godavari, he was ruling all South India. Up to Ganga, means say now the Bangladesh is there, that he has also belongs to here. And up to Ganga, this side, they are ruling all these Muslims. And Prataparudra Maharaj was so powerful, so he was defeating them. And Jagannatha's service was going on with full of opulence, with full of devotion. And Jagannatha's all these Rasa, Mahaprabhu's bhava was there. Raya Ramananda's discussion, we find Mahaprabhu bring out, disclosed by Radha Ramananda Raya's mouth. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was that time biggest scholar in Vedanta, who was teaching Vedanta. Mahaprabhu, when he decided to go to South India, he told, please you go meet Ramananda Raya. He had the Rashika there. And Mahaprabhu decided, and he went and met with him, and by their conversation, all Sri Rasa Siddhanta all came there. So in Puri, that there, this Rasa and this Bhav was there. And Mahaprabhu himself, when he saw his ecstatic mood, Bhav, and they all joined with him, they surrendered. Sarvam Bhattacharya surrendered after argument, and Shikhi Mahanti, Gopinath Acharya there, Gopinath and other who are there, all they joined there, and Mahaprabhu started freely his practicing and preaching, and that was one Ratha Jatra time. Ratha Jatra was coming from Jagannath's appeared here in Skanda Purana. It is written by Srila Vyasadeva 5,000 years before, how Jagannath appeared there, and Ratha Jatra festival was there, and Mahaprabhu invited to all devotees from Gauda Mandala, Navadipa Mandala to come. So they all, Odia and Gaudiya, means Odisha devotees and Gauda Mandala devotees, they both started this together, Sankirtan. And Mahaprabhu, how he was dancing there, and Ratha Jatra, how he was enjoying with this. Chaitanya Charitamrita is written, and King Prataparudra Maharaj, and he joined there, and Ramananda Rai also left his position, who was a governor of the South India there. he also resigned from his post. Mahaprabhu told, you come, we will stay together, enjoying. Raya Ramananda means, Raya title means Raja. Raja means king. The kings, they give this Raya. So Raya Ramananda Raya, actually his name was Ramananda Patnaik, but he, king has given Raya, means he is king there. So he came and he stayed there. Swarupa Damodar staying like Radharani's Lalita and Vishakha there, and Mahaprabhu started to his mission to preach freely. Other place was not free that time, because all this anti-religious and religion, this movement was, ruler was that time very powerful. Even Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan, there also that time happened, same thing. And they did not, Mahaprabhu did not feel same mood in Ratha Jatra time, how he enjoyed there. So Ratha Jatra is many things there. As Chaitanya Charitamrita we can find, it was coming from before thousands years before Ratha Jatra was going on, and Jagannath's Madana Mohan, who was the Vijay Vigraha, who the Utshava Vigraha, there is a Madana Mohan. So Nauka Jatra means this festival, Indra Pushkarini pond there. Every day they go in the summer time to boat, to swimming there. Then a Dolo Jatra, swimming festival in there. Then all festivals of Krishna and Ramchandra soul, they are performing this. So Mahaprabhu enjoying with full Sankirtana and full mood there. And there he just feel how Radharani saw Krishna in Kurukshetra. In Kurukshetra, when they met first time after Krishna left to Mathura, to Krishna with their separation mood. So Mahaprabhu, to see Krishna's such opulence, he feel like chariot there, opulence there. So he enjoyed this, the Krishna in Kurukshetra. So he was chanting one verse, that you are same Krishna, I am same Radha. But we are now together, but not same attraction to each other. I remember Kadamba, Kanana, Vrindavan forest, and Jamuna river, and all flower fruits, Kunja there, and Govardhana there. I feel that is the remember come to me to please come. That was his mood, and he called to Krishna, like to Jagannatha, to go to Vrindavan, where now Jagannath going, there is Gupta Vrindavan, Sundarachal, Gundicha Mandir. That was the Mahaprabhu, Jagannath left Lakshmi Devi, but with his brother Balaram grew in Vrindavan, but Subhadra did not know, so he took Subhadra. So they went to Gundicha temple there, where is Vrindavan Leela. He enjoyed with 10 days with this gopi mood there. And another Leela happening, if you go to Ratha Jatra, see 5 days after Lakshmi Vijay, Lakshmi became angry. Lakshmi means same Radharani, or expansion is Lakshmi Devi, different mood. So there she became angry, she wants to go to Vrindavan, but when she went, Jagannath closed the door, gate, so she could not enter the Vrindavan. Bhava is different mood. And she became angry, and now she broke the chariot of Jagannath and left, And after 10 days, when Jagannath returned to temple, also Lakshmi, now you see they close the door, main door. So Jagannath cannot enter. So there was some fighting. Chaitanya Charitamrita was written by Kaviraj Goswami Mahaprabhu and Srivasa Pandita Swarupa Damodar. All they are looking how is Leela. Leela of the Supreme Lord and Supreme God and Goddess. This is not ordinary like our human material body. But Bhava is there. Mood is there. Same thing is mood, Bhava is there. So now also it is going on. If who go there, they can see. They closed then Lakshmis, they all Pandas, the Sevakas, they come and bind to Jagannath's Sevakas. His who are servants there, these Pandas, they bind them, they beat them, and then later Jagannath come with Rasgulla and nice sweet and offering to Lakshmi Devi there, Lakshmi Devi is Radharani there, now same mood, and then pacify to them, then mana means angry. How to pacify Krishna, Radharani's Gita Govinda was there, many pastimes there to how to pacify Radharani, when she became angry. So in this Leela, Mahaprabhu was enjoying the end Ratha Yatra, he was performing such one Sankirtan Mandali group. Simultaneously, he was dancing with many groups, and they feel Mahaprabhu was with them. Like same Rasalila, all they are, every gopis have one Krishna, different, they separate kunja, separate nikunja there. So how they performed there. And in Dwarika, 16,008 queens, everywhere Krishna was there present, and they enjoy this. Same Mahaprabhu, he also show his such expansion and opulence there. Every Sankirtan group, Mahaprabhu was dancing there, and he distributing his prem. And another point is how he enjoyed this 12 years with one room without window. He stayed there and enjoy his separation mood of Radharani, how Radharani was crying, and where they can to see, when we will see that he was crashing his face and the wall, blood comes there, and no one understands this Mahabhava, the symptoms of Mahabhava. And Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami told, no, there is no any such information, any scripture, anywhere one can do, except only two persons. One is Radharani, another is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So about this prem, Radharani have this. This is also not written clearly to bring this, but Mahaprabhu's mood was there. If you go to Alalnath, you see there is Sastanga Pranipata Mahaprabhu, all stone melted there. Completely full of his body still is there, inside the temple there. And in Mandir at Jagannath temple where he was standing, also this stone melted there. So this was his Mahabhava mood. So about Ratha Yatra, many things there. Also about the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is now famous everywhere, whole world, because who are only devotees, they can understand all this Leela. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotees who took shelter to Chaitanya Nityananda and who accept the Bhagavatam and Gaudiya Parampara, they can go to release this Rasa Raja Mahabhava. This Rasa Bhava they can enjoy this in the Nama Sankirtana process. This others, they can read Bhagavad Gita about the soul, about the body, about the mind, about lust, anger, how to control mind, how to control senses, how to control this, and how practice yoga system, Sankhya yoga, Karma yoga, Buddhi yoga, Niskama karma yoga, then Prakriti Purusha Viveka yoga, Bhakti yoga, Daivasura Sampada Vibhaga yoga, Gunatraya Vibhaga yoga, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga yoga, Mukhya yoga, all these yoga signs in 18th chapter, 80 yogas, how he explained it. Now this is we practically see whole world. Now they are researching in university in America. They also research Bhagavad Gita, and everyone getting benefit from them. What is human life, goal of human life, and who they are. They are not this body. They are the spiritual. They are immortal and blissful, eternal, the body they have. So after death, they live with their spiritual body, and how to come out from this karma, from this material world. He explained in detail from Sankhya Yoga. He started this. So now everyone, they who read Gita, they never go to commit suicide or to do anything, drugs and alcohol, to do any harm, because they know they are different from this body. And by reading Bhagavad Gita, our Guru Varga's next attempt has taken by our Param Gurudev Bhakti Siddhanta Sri Saint Thakur Prabhupada to fulfill Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's his prediction to distribute this Harinam everywhere, every corner of this world. Harinam means Krishna name, means Krishna's teachings. What he taught in Bhagavad Gita, also he taught to Uddhava. When he left this, he told in Bhagavatam 11th canto, that is also he is there to distribute them, to teach them the whole, they will, everyone will get benefit without distinguish of country, religion, or gender, color, or any place. He told himself, I am the servants of Gopi Bhartu Pada Kamalayor Dasanudasa. I am the Dasanudasa of Gopi Bharta Gopinath. I am not Nahang Vipra na Narapati na Pivasya na Sudra, Nahang Barni na Gruhapati na Banastu Jatiriba. I am not a Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, not I am a sannyasi, brahmachari, grihastha, and vanaprastha. He changed the whole Vedic system. He changed all the philosophy, and he changed all the identity. He has given ID card. This is the ID card of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are the servants of Gopi Bhartu Gopinath. So these teachings, and this is philosophy, and his Siddhanta, this is never we find other preachers or any scriptures. This is there, but Mahaprabhu, he brought that one. At the same time, we are in society where we stay, you stay. Grihe thaka, vane thaka, sada hari boli daka. If you stay in forest alone, no problem. Are you staying in house in city? No problem. Chant Harinam. Do Harinam. Remember Krishna. Read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. What do you want? Anything more? In this world, you are running for hither, thither, for some sensual gratification, enjoyment, and suffering 99%. And little for that, and you become crazy. And you become mad. You never satisfy. You never get peace. You never get any bliss. Only suffering, 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 and die. So this is the nectarian instruction of Kali Yuga, became Kali Yuga so famous, glorious. Bhagavatam therefore told, they can, Kali Yuga, they want to take a bath from Satya Yuga. People who are tapasvis, jnanis, yogis, who are, they are that time living with the full mystic powers. They want to take birth in Kali Yuga. In Bhagavata it's written, Kritadishu prajarajan kalau sambhavam ichchatam kalau sambhavanti narayana parayanaha. And Krishna himself sent his messengers, his servants to Kali Yuga to go and take birth every country, every place, and distribute them, to preach them, to teach them this Krishna Bhakti, because Kali Yuga and more distraction will come and finish. So this is the time, golden time. Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Thakur and our Guru Vargas, they went everywhere and preached, and we see practically everybody, they accept, they practice, they give up their social, material, their identity, and are happy. They are chanting, worshipping, reading Gita, Bhagavatam, and preaching going on. So in this, if Mahaprabhu has not come, not preach this, then it will become different name of religion, only killing to people and ruling to them, exploiting them, use God of the name of the God, and they do this. History is there now also going on. So if we see every corner, then we find the Amando Daya. What is the mercy? Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayati. Mahabadanya of Krishna's like this. So Mahaprabhu has given, sent the Bhagavad Gita. When Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavata is there, Advaita Goswami, Advaita Acharya could not understand in Bhagavad Gita one verse, and he could not understand the meaning there, and he was fasting. Night time Mahaprabhu appeared, and he told the answer there in Advaita Acharya. It is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita there. So some people, devotee, they told Bhagavad Gita is not important, not necessary, but I found Srila Rupa Goswami has written in Ujjala Nilamani and Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, who are the adhikari, who are qualified to get Krishna Prem, to become dear to Krishna. Here they quoted from Bhagavad Gita in Bhakti Yoga. Advaishta sarvabhutanang maitraha karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankara samadukha sukhakyami santushta satatang yogi jatatma dridam nischayah mayarpita mano buddhi jo madbhakta same priya. So he told, who is dear to me? He has given all these qualities of the devotees who become the priya, means get this prem and enjoy rasa. Srila Chaitanya Charitamrita also quoted these verses. Anapeksha suchiridakyo udasina gatavyatha sarvarambha parityagi jo madabhakta sa me priyaha jo no samah satrau cha mitre cha tatha mana apamana yoho sitoshna sukha dukkhesu samasanga vivarjita tulya nindastu tiri mauni santushta jena kena chit aniketa sthiramati bhaktimanami priya nara. These verses quoted in Ujjala Nilamani, Srila Rupa Goswami from Bhagavad Gita. And he gave these qualities must necessary who want to serve Krishna with love and enjoying these rasas. Krishna like them. This is written from Bhagavad Gita. Of course, this is not a Lila Grantha. This is not actually pastimes is written there. This is philosophically and instructions there. So that is there. But Bhagavatam is Lila Grantha. His pastimes there. So practically there the Purana Mahabharata is difference there. But Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata came. Mahabharata Krishna also did his Lila. Bhagavatam has written all detail about rasas there, not politics. In Bhagavatam has written not logic, not morality, not other things, only bhakti rasa there, bhava there. Therefore, it is more glorious. Mahaprabhu accepted Bhagavatam is the spotless Purana Grantha. But our preaching Bhagavad Gita, Hari Haraya Namo, Krishna Jadavaya Namo, Jadavaya Madhavaya Kesavaya Namo. And Bhagavata Gita, Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita, Bhagavata Gita. We do every Sankirtan Narottama Das Thakur. Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita, Bhagavata and Gita. That is there. So we preach. Who wants to enjoying this rasa, they can stay, they can stay together and enjoying this Krishna's Leela. That is part of their Krishna told. Machita madagata pranaha bodhayantaha parasparam. By among the devotees, they discuss about me, my pastimes, as Bhagavad Gita told. Machita madagata pranaha bodhayantaha parasparam kathayantachama nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. They became satisfied and they get more inspired to come to more deep to understand me, my pastimes. It's told there. And there, in the last part, in Moksha Yoga, in 18th chapter, he told, this Bhagavad Gita should not speak to 4 persons. Idante na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana na cha suru sabe bachang na cha mangjo abhisuyati. Don't speak this is secret advice, instructions, who has no self-control, na tapasya, who cannot tolerate, and who is not my devotee. Don't give this, don't tell them. And even na tapaskaya na bhaktaya na cha asuru sabe bachang. Instructed Guru, and that not follow to that who take this advice and knowledge, but they don't follow them, so don't speak them. Asuru sabe bacham, nacha mangjo abhyus, and who envious to me, he told. Envious, who will envious? Because the Krishna Leela, pastimes, they may be envious this. Many people, they say, oh, Krishna, why dancing with the gopis? That is immoral, that is impious, irreligious. There's many criticism there also. So, who doesn't understand my pastimes, don't speak this Bhagavad Gita, my Paramam Vacha, all this, he put this restriction there. So, Bhagavad Gita is also not ordinary. This is Padaswang Padmanabhasya Mukha Padmad Vinisruta, which is coming from Padmanabhasya Mukha Padma, that is there. But this Gopi Bhakti, Raganuga Bhakti, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Bhakti, this is in Bhagavatam there. And about Radharani's name, and already Vyasadeva has written in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. So Bhagavata did not spoke according to this situation, environment. Parikita Maharaj 7 days only time, according to time he spoke this. So these 3 topics today to discuss. So we discussed this little touch this. What is first is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu go door to door to preach Harinama about Ratha Jatra and Bhagavad Gita Jayanti. They now everywhere whole world we are all observing, reading, preaching, publishing, everything going on. So this 3 topic, it is essentially we discussed. I think passing time, and it is endless subject. Who are fortunate and who have interest, when they get a time in a material life, social life, family life, they can open a book and they can go to understand, to realize there is purport there. Now in English language, Spanish language, other language also there, to go to realize this, not only to read. Read is also necessary, but go to deeply to what is meaning there, purport there. If we go to read purport and realize not to quickly I will read and go to work, how to finish our Nam, Harinam, counting numbers, how to finish Bhagavad Gita, how I can read one chapter to finish. Don't do like this way. This is not proper. Just to go to drop one verse, one word, we can enter there. There is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, ocean of Rasa there, and you swim there. You forget yourself. This is they have given our acharyas Bhagavad Gita. Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan has Sanskrit commentary. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur have Sanskrit commentary. Our Sridhar Swami has a Madhacharya have Ramanuja. Many all they have written. Shankaracharya also his commentary there in Sanskrit. Now English available our A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada's commentary there, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur commentary also now there. Everything now is available. But go to when you get time, sometime morning or evening or any time, after you finish your job, work, and enjoy this, hear this, and go on. If sometimes you cannot understand, ask to Vaishnavas. They are always merciful to give answer and teach. So we will fulfill our human life in Kali Yuga. What is importance and what is benefit as given for us in Kali Yuga, we completely success and enjoy this life and go to the Goloka Vrindavana there to meet again Krishna and Radha. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. Thanks to all. Thanks to Madhav Prabhu. He was organizing the calling to inviting there. And everybody, I pray, everybody get inspired for their spiritual benefit. Take your soul and also need to take
Hare Krishna.
consciousness and go on. Nanavat pranam to all. Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bo.
Jai Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Srila Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Gita Jayanti ki Jai. Shri Krishna Rasa Yatra ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission around the world ki Jai Ho. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for giving us such a nice explanation with so much expertise. You touched these big topics in the essential points, giving us some much joy. Thank you very much for all this nectar. We are all still in shock, I think. So we are sharing also with some devotees that are connected in here in our platform, and also others connected via Facebook and YouTube that are also hearing this wonderful World Vaishnava Association, where we can see how devotees from different parts, different missions, different sanghas are joining to getting the association of the sadhus from different parts of the world, and with different nectar to share from our Guru Varga, because Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta expand himself in all our Guru Varga, and through the acharyas that we have nowadays, we can drink a little bit of their nectar that is being made more sweet by their realizations and their service. And we are very happy that our General Secretary Srila Bhakti Vishnu Goswami Maharaj has joined us today. And in this way, we are also having this. We were missing you a lot, Maharaj. So many months you have not come. But
yeah, we spent
personally,
1
I
month
have
in
met him.
Vrindavan.
Yes,
Kartika, we
but we
spent
met in
1 month there.
Vrindavan. Yes. That's what I was going to say. Personally, I have had my good association there. We travel also to Delhi and all the Lord Shiva place with the hot water, very nice.
Yes.
Uh, And nice conversations also, nice Harikata on the way. That was the best, I think. But
Okay,
anyways,
Maharaj.
good Haribol, Haribol. Okay. Jai Ho, Dandavat Pranam Maharaj. Now I will request our Shaunaka Rishi Prabhu, disciple of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to also share with us some words on these topics. Shaunaka Rishi Prabhu, are you ready?
Don't ask that because then I wouldn't talk. I should talk. Yeah. I should talk because, not because of myself, but I'm a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta, and I should say something. I was inspired by how Vishnu Maharaj spoke so nicely, and the whole thing is that if we take a perspective of how everything was changing in the world, you got the Renaissance coming in Europe and everything was perfect for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come. Not just India, but the whole world was perfect. It was, although we vision that when the Muslims come in and they burn the books, the Granth, that's really hurts you. But some of those Granths were really impersonal. So Mahaprabhu, to introduce something new and reviving, spiritual life was necessary. So here you are. We have the Muslims coming in, but what are they doing? They are making a trail, which is called the Grand Road. They're making that trail of the Grand Road all the way across India. They're making it prominent again. They're protecting it. Now you can travel once again. You couldn't even get around because of everything was happening. So it was needed somebody to again open that road so the whole world could take advantage. And then in that area of Utkal, in the whole area of Utkal, before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, Surya Vamsha representative, the king of Orissa, he, which our Vishnu Maharaj had already mentioned, it was all like united. All that area was united again. So everything was just like being made for Sankirtan. Here's a king, all of a sudden he conquers everything, and his whole he's from Surya Vamsha, so he conquers everything from Bengal all the way down. So now you're able to travel. The traveling on what is called the Jagannath walk, the Jagannath walk. There's a walk, if you measure it from Navadvip down to Kolkata, it's about 125 kilometers. And then from Calcutta, you go west to Mendinipur. And at Mendinipur, you turn south. So that was a well-traveled route that now was able to be used again. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could easily go down to Jagannath Puri and also come back up to his place. In other words, the travel. Why was this all happening? It was because of the advent of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he was coming, and Krishna wanted the whole world to know about his mood. So it's just amazing how everything was put together in that way. Not just taking the vision of ourselves, but taking a vision of the whole world, that he wanted the whole world to know about his advent and how he came. So without that control, then there would be no ability for people to travel. There would be no ability for traveling to Vrindavan and back, and traveling to south to Orissa and Jagannath Puri and everything. It would have been very difficult. So everything was all set up. If one looks at the brighter side of it. So now it's just our duty to also give what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give to others, you know. In the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it was difficult. And if one makes a study of what actually happened in the Navadvip area, it's disheartening to the soul, because the worshippers of Devi took over, and there was no ability to worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was prohibited, and very much prohibited. So if one measures this time, not until 1790s, not until from 1532 we're talking about, or a little even before that, there was no possibility of worshiping Gauranga. So here is Navadvip, the birthplace of our Lord, and you couldn't even worship him. And if they found out, the king would take strong measures against you. I think his name was Krishna Chandra, the last king in this line that held on to this Devi worship was Krishna Chandra. And what happened is a Baba, I think his name was Tota Baba, who was in Vrindavan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, you please go to Navadvip and defeat the Pandas of this king and reestablish my worship. So now think about it. 250 years you weren't able to worship our Lord within Navadvip. It's mind-boggling to me. And then also at the same time, within the Manipuris, and the Manipuris are practically all disciples of Narottam Das Thakur. They're disciples or descendants of disciples. The king, just before Maharishi Chandra Bhagya, just before was the kingdom was like under the rule of the Ramanadis. The Ramanadis and the Sri Sampradaya are from the same personality, but they're always fighting. They have one concept and the other one has the other concept. So here, Rajrishi Chandra Bhagya, he comes in and he goes so far to reestablish Mahaprabhu's way of thinking that he established the Ras Leela. The Ras Leela is now in so well known, that was established by him, but that wasn't until 1790s. So in those 1790s, it was like an explosion. Now we're having Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again coming out, you know. So we are blessed, to say the least. We are blessed, because it wasn't until Bhaktivinoda Thakur came that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could actually start reaching us. So if you study the history and you see how everything's taking place, and you just feel so indebted to how Krishna has arranged everything, so I can sit here, although I don't know that much philosophy, so I can sit here and talk to learned personalities about what they already know so much of, and be in such pleasant association. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha paditanam pavanevyo vaishnavevyo namo namaha. I just hope that the distribution of Mahaprabhu's teachings doesn't suddenly close again because of the people who are contrary to our work. It's now open, but you don't know how long the little hole is going to be open before the same thing happens. And we should take full advantage. Full advantage. You can't just sit around. You got to take full advantage of this time because it will come. Just in the part of being from America and everything, Srila Prabhupada actually told the devotees that someday you'll even be deported from India. So that statement is like, it makes shivers go up my back. Okay, now, so, but Prabhupada knows how the history is going to go and everything. So just a quick thing. I'm really enthused and happy that two personalities, Govinda Dasi and Shama Sundar, they are actually, they were wife and husband for many years, and then Govinda Dasi took to her own side, but now they're preaching together. They're going to different temples and they're establishing the right way to understand Bhagavad Gita. In other words, without all the with all the changes that they made, now they're trying to reinstate the Bhagavad Gita as it was. And these are two personalities that knew Srila Prabhupada very, very much. So now they've come out of hiding and they're actually taking up the preaching movement again. And they're older than me. They're in their 80s. So it's difficult for them to get around. But they just feel so enlivened. Can you imagine? From their teenage time all the way to now, they're preaching. Teenage time till now, they're preaching. And they feel an urgency that they, at this late age in their life, they have to go and visit the devotees and again inspire them. So just we should be careful and make sure that we do as much as we can in the time that like the little scope of good time for preaching. Take advantage of good time for preaching because you never know when they're going to shut the door again. It's been shut so many times, so you never know. Thank you very much. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Jai Shaunaka Rishi Prabhu ki jai ho. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for your interesting historical explanation and for your last words of inspiration that yes, we must take the last chance. We have to take this opportunity. We don't know how much more we will have the opportunity to preach and to distribute the holy name and to chant and to practice. So we must take that right now and get inspired by the others and take this advantage to hear from the sadhus and the Vaishnavas who allowing us to have their sadhu sangha. Thank you very much, Shaunaka Rishi Prabhuji Maharaj. Thank you. Now I will request to our Bhakti Pradip Padmanabha Maharaj to give some words on today's meeting. Bhakti Pradip Padmanabha Maharaj, Haribol. We can see you, but we cannot hear you. Maharaj, Padmanabha Maharaj.
Yeah, we can see him.
Padmanabha Maharaj.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Can you share some words? We cannot hear you. Your microphone is off.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Maharaj, we can hear you now.
Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnana Jana Salakaya चक्षुरुमिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So these are all wonderful topics that we are discussing today. Why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu encouraged us to preach all over the world? Actually, in the age of Kali, it is not possible at all to practice any spiritual austerity. It is full of dosha, means false. This Kali Yuga means is the ocean of false. Everyone in the heart is filled with false ego, desire, lusty desire, and anger, so huge that it is much more solid than Himalayan mountain. So in this age of Kali, how to practice spiritual advancement by any other yoga, it is not possible. Therefore, when Sukdev Goswami was explaining to Parishit Maharaj in 12th canto, chapter 3, text 51, he says, Kaler dosha nidhe rajan asti eko mahat guna kirtanad eva krishnasya mukta sangha paramraje. So in this age of Kali, there are full of faults. The translation says, my dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. So this kirtan is introduced by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and when he was performing his lila in this earth in Navadvip itself, he started this kirtan from the house of Srivas, and then many places, and then when he traveled to Jagannath Puri, the first thing he did was he defeated Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who was a great Mayavadi but scholar. So lastly, everyone accepted. Even in Prayagraj, Prakashananda Saraswati, he was very strong Mayavadi, and he sent his followers to invite Mahaprabhu and to defeat him. Mahaprabhu accepted the invitation, and no one of his followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, thought that Mahaprabhu would go in such a Mayavadi's place. But Mahaprabhu said, no, I have to go, because Mahaprabhu knows that he has to preach. So he went and he sat on the place where everyone was washing feet, and Prakashananda Saraswati was sitting on upper Vyasasan. But from the Vyasasan, Prakashananda Saraswati could see the effulgence of light coming out from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. he asked his followers to bring him and sit him beside him. But Mahaprabhu said, no, no, I am comfortable sitting down. So see how humble the Lord was. And then many devotees spoke. But at last when the turn came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, I have a question. Can you give the explanation of Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Iva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatirannatha. So they were all defeated with one sloka from the Shastra. So in this way, there is no other way, no other way, no other way other than to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And this Hare Krishna Mahamantra has to be spread throughout the world because people outside India, they are also human beings and they also need spiritual advancement. This is not only for human being, but for every living entity. Even when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the trees, the birds, the insects who are sitting around us, the sound vibration goes into their ear and helps them to progress spiritually. So this is the only way to attain Krishna Prem, and this is the highest way to attain the spiritual platform. The highest spiritual platform, that is Krishna Prem, which cannot be achieved by any other yoga, Ashtanga yoga, or whatever it is mentioned in prescribed for Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dvapar Yuga. So, although this Kali Yuga is full of faults which is there in our heart, but all the faults will be vanished like as it is prescribed in by Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, that as fire burns the whole forest, the Mahamantra can burn the sinful activities of one's past deeds. So, people in India and around the world, they can chant and attain Krishna Prema. Just to reach this holy name and how it became success, we see nowadays in every town and village. Once in USA, one Indian scholar was sitting before Srila Prabhupada in a class, and after when Prabhupada completed his lecture, he said, anyone has any question? So he raised the hand and he said that, well, Swamiji, you are speaking about Bhagavad Gita. I read Bhagavad Gita, but never it is mentioned about chanting of Hare Krishna. From where did you get this? And then he started explaining about Vedanta, Purana, because he was scholar. So in between, Prabhupada was asking, have you finished? He said, one more minute. And then again he continued for 3-4 minutes. Again Prabhupada said, have you complete? So again he like that it went for 10 minutes. And then finally he said, well, I completed, now you say. So Prabhupada said, first you sit down. And then he sat and Prabhupada started explaining about Harinam. and how it will deliver all the human beings in Kali Yuga. And Prabhupada continued for 40 minutes. And then at last, Prabhupada said, do you still have any doubt? The man raised his hand and said, can we have short kirtan? So this was the preaching of Harinam, which we all get from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from our Acharya, from Bhakti Vinod Thakur, from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, and all other Acharyas. And this wonderful thing which can deliver us from this material bondage should not be kept secret. It should be spread around the world. That's why Mahaprabhu said, পৃথিবীতে আছে যত নগরাদি গ্রাম সর্বত্র প্রচার হইবে মোর নাম. And now we can see that practically it is possible. The whole world is chanting Hare Krishna. So in this way, it was predicted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and many devotees asked Srila Prabhupada, why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted? Why didn't he do this himself? Prabhupada said he left it for you, for your credit. So everyone we see, either Indian or in the Western countries, chanting Hare Krishna, are somehow connected with Mahaprabhu, and they have taken birth in different places to spread the holy name. You see, in this meeting, how many members are there? Many members are there, and they are from different parts of the world. We may not know each other, but our heart is connected with the thread that is Harinam, which is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in that way, we all are connected, unified by the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And for Ras Leela, I never spoke, and I don't want to speak about Ras Leela. Regarding my preaching also, yes, every Sunday I have Sunday class online platform, and this month especially I never traveled anywhere for preaching, but this was all the topics, and there are many speakers which they should be allowed to speak, to reveal their knowledge. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhubhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo.
Hare Krishna and Davat Pranam. Thank you very much, Bhakti Pradip Padmanabh Maharaj, for your nice, inspiring words and these Prabhupada Leelas you are always bringing up. So thank you very much for sharing this wonderful nectar. Padmanabh Maharaj ki jai ho. Then now I will request
Hare Krishna, Dandavat to everyone.
Yes, Dandavat Maharaj.
Haribol.
Haribol.
I leave meeting. Okay.
Okay,
No
Maharaj.
problem.
Thank you very much for joining.
Haribol.
Jai,
Prabhu.
Jai
Dandavat,
Govinda
Dandavat.
Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
And then now I will request to Bhakti Alok Pramadviti Maharaj to share some words on today's meeting. Dandavat Maharaj.
Bhaktya vihina paratra lakshai chittaschakamadi tarangamadye kripa mai twam sharanam prapanam vrinde numaste charanaravindam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachanine Nirvishesha Shunyavati Paskatyadi Satarine. Well, this was a really wonderful class we heard, both from Vishnu Maharaj, Govinda Maharaj, Padmanabha Maharaj, and Shaunaka. So enlivening, so many different subjects they covered. I'm very enthused, and I'm also very enthused to see Vaishnava Das from Puerto Rico, who is with us today, and Bhakti Bimala Paramahansa Maharaj from Colombia. This is very nice. We really wish that on this platform we can meet together with Vaishnavas from all over the world, and especially that the people can listen to acharyas who they may have never met. And of course, also thanks to Madhava Krishna, who's simultaneously having a Spanish translation going on. Isn't it, Madhava? Oh, we have translation going on?
Yes, Maharaj, translation is going on.
That's on the Facebook?
Yes, in the Facebook of Asociación Mundial Vaisnava.
So it's so amazing. We have a translation. We should have translation to Russian, to French, and all things. Anyhow, what can I contribute here to this most holy reunion? What strikes me is there's many avatars. We just had a meeting today with one of the co-producers and distributors of the Mahanarasingha Avatar movie, which is now being screened in 70 countries around the world. Oh my God. 70 countries. They have already collected, I forgot the number, but something like 300 crores of rupees with the people wanting to see the Nrsimha movie. And very amazing. So Krishna has his plan. Like Shaunaka Prabhu was saying, how things were made possible to be preached in moments of difficulties. Brihat Medanga, that's the printing press. That was invented in Germany. Then the devotees surely knew well how to make good use of it, because Bhaktivinoda Thakur himself had several presses, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Then it became in the hands of my Guru Deva, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, it became the Thompson's press, the first printing in Japan. Practically, they had printing presses all around the world engaged in printing in huge quantities. And then to increase things, then came different elements. And finally, after the Brihat Medanga comes the Giga Medanga, which is the internet. That is such a platform nobody could have even conceived of, that you can get today all of the books of Srila Prabhupada and Srila Sridhar Maharaj and Srila Narayan Maharaj and so many. And you can get them. You can get their lectures. at the tip of the point of knowing the address in the internet, in some cloud or something. Who understands this technology? It's it's getting more and more specific, but it's working. Just put it in. Just type in Bhagavad Gita in Chinese, and bing, you got it. Bhagavad Gita in Chinese. So the Giga, and then Vanipedia. I always glorify Vanipedia because, and they and others like them, they really put Prabhupada on the first page of preaching in the world. And by the arrangement of Krishna, his lectures were all recorded, masterized. Krishna Kanti in the Golden Avatar Studio. They did so much work, and that work is still going on. So then there was ISKCON Television, the Narsingha Prabhu.
Yeah, in LA, yeah.
So, and we are talking about a few things, but actually it was going on all over the world. Translation departments of Prabhupada's books, and later that artwork was transferred. Govinda Maharaj's people, especially Madhavananda, really extracted Vaishnava nectar from the Orissa side, as he had learned from Govinda Maharaj. Then many devotees went to join Srila Sridhar Maharaj. Others joined Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj. Others joined Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj. Others joined Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Maharaj. And all of them produced more books. And like in Spanish, in the Spanish world, the Seva of Colombia, they reached up to 3,000 products for sale in all preaching level, between CDs and publications, and so then also came something new, books on demand. Now we can print smaller amounts but more different titles. So there's an avalanche of transcendental literature. And now we are getting next Christmas marathon is coming up, 1st of December. That means all the devotees who have that spirit of Prabhupada in them, they know now we have to go and take these books out to the people who have unfortunately not yet come in contact with Krishna. Let us try to put them in contact with Krishna in one way or another, distributing prasadam, going on Harinam. There's so many ways. It's not one way only. Now, what I wanted to stress here in this connection, what really strikes me is that this avatar, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, through his Bhagavad Gita, through all the other books, he is giving us a chance to participate in his Leela. That was not the same thing with Lord Ramchandra or with Lord Krishna or with Lord Nishingadev. They were just showing their Leela. It's written down, and that's it. Leela ended. But the Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which started 500 years ago, it's never ending. And it's not only that, but everyone is invited to join. Everybody may be empowered. To what degree? That depends on his surrender. We cannot know that. And like they say, Falena Parichiyate, we will see it by the results. Who will be able to touch somebody's heart? Who will transform somebody? Who will bring another millionaire like Alfred Ford into Krishna consciousness, and they make another huge building here or there, or this or that? In ISKCON in India, they have been very expert in getting sponsorship from magnates, from very rich people. That's why their temples are all huge, very beautiful, and well, Prabhupada oriented. Of course, things change, and now it's also transition, and that transition is that even many of the disciples of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, they're leaving the world. So already the next transition to another generation is taking place. Already is taking place, and that transition to a new generation will surely bring so many new surprises. Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. So many surprises will still come up. Mahaprabhu is giving surprises non-stop in so many ways, not only by initiated devotees. There's also surprises, like when the Radha Krishna serial came out, that touched the heart of millions of people, and that's why Vrindavan, different than 20, 30 years ago, is becoming so crowded that you can hardly walk in different days. Of course, the government is coming in and trying to take measures to control the traffic and all that, and they will be able to do it. It just takes a little time. But the amount of people coming as pilgrims, as yatris to Vrindavan and want to see the Thakurji, Bankivihari ji, Niduban, Seva Kunja, Radha Raman. Radha Raman, I mean, it used to be an empty place. Now you get to stand in line and hope that you make it through to get a darshan. It's so hard because the temple is actually very small, that the entrance is very small. So, but many more surprises are coming up. And well, they are the surprises of Krishna's Lila, Krishna's wonderful plan for. And of course, the Mahamantra is the heart piece of it all. By the Mahamantra, like Padmanabha Maharaj was saying so nicely, that defeats all other philosophies. Harinama, 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 Eva Kevalum, Kalona Steva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gati Anyata. So I don't really want to take too much time. There's so many beautiful devotees here. I just feel very delighted and think that this platform exists, and I pray that it may become more extensive, because meetings, physical meetings of people from different missions is absolutely difficult to arrange. Yes, you think you can do it in Mayapur, in Gopurnima, or in Vrindavan in the time of Kartik. But these are the days that are most busy for all the missions. And the gurus are looking after the new disciples and all that. So it's not so easy to meet. Now, by the grace of Srila Bhaktivinoda Vishnu Maharaj from Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, we have new things. For example, we are now cleaning Vrindavan here with the help of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. It's very nice. Also cleaning in Mayapur, something which is very dear to our heart. It is again on the move up. So there are many activities of the Vishwa Vaishnava Rajsava. And these are the practical gifts to my humble understanding of what is the message of the Gita: surrender and work. Arjuna fought. We are not asked to fight by picking up arms, but we can pick up brooms, and we can pick up kitchen equipment and cook for the Lord, and we can pick up tools and construct more temples. We are asked to fight and to establish something glorious, gorgeous for our Guru Varga. That's actually taking place. It's so gorgeous. I was this morning in the Gopinath Bhavan, and Gopinath Bhavan, it was constructed by Gopinath Das, a Dutch disciple from Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Maharaj. And that is such a gorgeous, huge place, all covered by red sandstone. It's so beautiful. If you're inside and you look up, you say, wow, where did this palace come from? I knew this place when it was for sale. It was just a dump. It was all falling apart. And they just ripped it all down, made a real temple with a beautiful deities inside. And no, you cannot believe it, how the transformation is going on. I just give a teeny little example, but actually there's everywhere. Imlitala was transformed from not a special, well, it was special because it was done by Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, but now it is really swanky, beautiful, best arts of the world and beautiful worship there. And it just goes on and on and on. Just like I mentioned the other day, Mr. Kandalwal was an individual rich man from Govardhan, and he took it upon himself to restore Aurangzeb's destruction of the Haridev Mandir. That temple was destroyed many times, and last time by Aurangzeb. And it is actually built by Brachanap 5,000 years ago. Some of these temples go back 5,000 years ago, the worship of them. So he took it upon himself to restore the two towers and to install the Akhanda Jyoti on top. That famous Akhanda Jyoti, which could be seen from Agra, that there was a light on top of the temple of Govindaji. Now it's shining on Govardhan. Maybe it come one day back to Govindaji too. That will be seen. But it's just like good, better, and best. It's going in the right way. Yeah, it's not easy, and some people complain. Why is Vrindavan so full? It was so peaceful before. Well, then go on the other side of the Yamuna. It's very peaceful there. And chant your rounds there. Don't complain that other people are getting the mercy of the Dham. And it just goes like that. And it's spreading in a very special way, which we cannot understand. All the rights are reserved by the Supreme Lord, who is in the heart of everybody, and who knows how to empower different people. So, like in Brazil, they have now a new movement called the Lord's Peacock Feather. There are like hundreds of people singing and dancing, thousands painting themselves blue and holding flutes and celebrating like a big Rasa Yatra festival with all these things. I don't know the deeper details of their Siddhanta, but this is coming up in this world, that more and more people want to be in Krishna consciousness. Thanks, Srila Prabhupada. Thanks to all our acharyas. And thanks to all of you who are here present today in this beautiful meeting of the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. I forgot one thing. We have now many lectures coming up. Issues of the WEA, they will come up in Hindi and Bengali, because artificial intelligence has helped us to make translations. And those translations will reach to many people who we have not yet reached because we didn't speak their language. So language is a very important thing. Thank you very much. Radhe Shyam, Madhava Krishna, passing over the words to you. If anybody has a question, and Shaunika is going back to take rest. Yeah. Oh, back to bed. Back to bed.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much, Maharaj, for your inspiration, your words, and yes, how important is the preaching that have saved us and that able to save the others, how we can, by preaching and in this way, you are connecting everyone's explanation by saying we can be part of Mahaprabhu's Lila by entering into his preaching mood. So very, very nice, very wonderful. Great opportunity that I have not seen before. Is there any question from any of the devotees connected right now? ¿Alguna pregunta de alguno de los devotos conectados ahora? Viradrupa Devidasi from Oxapampa, Peru. Would you like to share some words? Gauradam Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Would you like to share some words in today's meeting? Krishnananda Prabhu, Hare Krishna, would you like to share some words in today's meeting? Okay, thank you very much to all of you for joining today's meeting. It was wonderful to have your association one more time. World Vaishnava Association, Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha ki jai.
Jai.
Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Gaur Premanandi Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol, Prabhu. Gracias, gracias Madhava Krishna, gracias a todos los grandes Vaishnavas y Vaishnavis presentes. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Sri Harinama Sankirtana Jagya ki jai.
Jai ho, jai ho,
Sri
jai, jai.
Tavajanti ki jai. Gaura
Jai.
Premanandi. Hari Bol.